And here we are recording in Microsoft 2020, loading up. Going to, I think what we'll do, just gotta set up my camera. I run everything on, let's see right there. It's just going, I just use an old, let's see, I need my mouse pad. Horizontal. I run everything just with an old Logitech Force 3D Pro. It's like 10, 12 years old and works pretty good. It has, you don't need rudders because you can use as a twist, but as long as it sets, the sensitivities are too sensitive. So with this one, you do have to lower the sensitivities of the axis so the flying aircraft isn't as twitchy. Well, we're going to go to the world map. Let's pick maybe somewhere. And I got live weather, so the weather we're seeing on this globe is actually what's going on there. And you can see these cities. That's know if that's in, oh, that's Tokyo. Yeah, let's take off in, oh, there's a helipad. Let's go to the fucking heliport. Switch to let's go with this one's a little easier to fly, and I think the window is, so I'm going to pick the heliport, click on it, and I'm going to click it as departure, and I'm going to click on it as arrival. So we're going to take off in Tokyo from a heliport in real life weather. And my dog Scooby is getting ready for bed. It is actually almost 10 o'clock in Canada. While it loads up, I got my trusty AM FM solar powered radio and bank, and I'm actually charging the net cooler, but it'll charge right off the battery. But I can recharge the battery by cranking, or let it sit outside, or I can plug it in with a seat. And it's got everything, got a flashlight. We're ready to take off. Gadgets, got my charge. Ready. Yeah. And I like to go up a little bit and then down just enough so I can see the rudder pedals. Twist. See the rudder pedals going. There's the stick. I don't really need to see the stick. Some people do, but I could go down about that low. It's good for approaches to be pointed down, but then outside, a bit of an angle. You've got to be behind it, or else you'll lose situational awareness. Now, this is a heliport. I thought it was a high-rise, but it is a real-life place in Tokyo. So we're going to go do a little Tokyo tour, and this is the real-life weather in Tokyo. I'm just going to look around, see where the busy areas are. Tokyo International. There, that order is obviously there. So let's go towards, I'm flying. Yeah, I mean, there's a downside doing the heli tours. You can't put it on autopilot. The AI autopilot will fly helicopters. So you do have to land fly them, but it is fun. Not going for long distances, more for tours. And this looks very accurate. Like if you were actually here in Tokyo, what the port system would look like. There's a tower. It looks a lot like a CN tower off in the distance. Goes back inside. You can see the rain. I can feel a little bit of turbulence. I mean, it's the air. There's a little rain coming down. It's a little unstable. But if you keep your speed up, it will cut through it pretty good. Very light on the controls. Now, I got my sensitivities down, but I could put them down lower for this, but I'm used to it. There's a null zone. Yeah, so there's the main Tokyo, 2.8 kilometers, so this would be kind of a metro Tokyo area. And if you, like I say, if you live there, this would be, you know, a fairly accurate depiction of the types of, it does really well to generate high rises in their elevation. I'm not sure how it does that. It must be used in laser topography. So it would actually, the satellites would map out through just kind of like a radar penetration signal, and so they could see the elevations and the outline of the building, and it recognizes, you know, whether they're rooftop air conditioning units, or it recreates them to the best it can through AI. So it is pretty cool. I mean, there are some anomalies, like look at this bridge, is kind of buried, because if it can't really dictate the outline of something, or their water placement is a different altitude than that because it's low to the ground. So there is some anomalies, but this is the ultimate tool for every high school class. Should have a PC with Microsoft Flight Simulator, any of the versions, 2020 or the 2024, and just go anywhere in the world. It'll teach kids how to personal computer configuration, setups, hardware installation, software installations, and having fun in geography. It's the perfect ultimate geography. You can actually fly through any city in the world. And the new version is supposedly more accurate, and it uses less file size because it does it off more of a cloud-based satellite imagery, whereas this is done nice, but it's kind of hard to explain, but it's still generated by a AI of the photo, it's like a digital photogrammetry or something, but it is fairly accurate. Like I said, a lot of, if you live there, it would look pretty much like that. And it's funny, cars, your car, this data that is used here is probably 8-year-old satellite imagery, but if your car was in the driveway from that time point, it will show up in the simulator. Kind of like a Google Maps, but the newer version is even this on steroids. The way it's like perfectly up to date all the time. And this tower, I'm not even sure what that is. I'll have to look it up after, but it's like an iconic radio tower of sorts. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Well, I'm going to just do a little more sightseeing. Buildings, which of a but if you look on the ground, you'll see even like soccer fields, baseball. Here's baseball field big over here. Soccer, I think. Pretty cool. And like I said, in my opinion, it looks better if you're, 100, 200 feet off the ground, and you don't really notice the anomalies. A lot of buildings. Like I didn't realize that many. Like it's just a city of skyscrapers. Even the apartment buildings. That's how they can have that many millions of people, because every block is high rises. And probably a mixture of residential and corporate all integrated into the same area. So you can actually probably, a lot of people live probably within a block of their work, so they can walk there and take a transit system. They don't even need a car. Some really big high rises coming up here. Parking lot, it's a big green there or something. Park Lake Reserve, I assume. Other way. This kind of, it is more difficult, in my opinion, to fly outside of the helicopter. So, it's a difference in oscillation, but various rudders. Field there. Park. Wow, look at that building. It's pretty tall. There's twin towers up here too. Appears twin towers. So we'll go by these. I'm recording now. It's more of a test because I was getting stutters, and it seems to be a lot smoother now. Updated some drivers, but I'm only running 1080p. But trying to optimize it so it synchronizes between the video card, the desktop, and the software or simulator, and provides a smoother experience. Now I'm limited by my output monitor. Come on up here. I'll scratch your head, your belly. Yeah, Scooby's. This is bedtime. Look at these buildings here. Like a biosphere right beside a futuristic shaped building, futuristic shaped towers. Look at the architecture, unbelievable. Look at that. Wow. Well, I don't want to get too much in files. Oh, there's a big park too in the middle of district. Very good urban planning. On the other side of that park, it looks like some sort of castle down there. Some integrated exterior buildings, pathways. Maybe a water park down there. Flashback. It looks like geosphere tent ahead of glass architecture. Really, really cool designs. Well, I'm going to see if I can land on top of one of these. Well, there's a heliport. Oh, that's the one I came from, but I'm going to land on one of these buildings and we'll call it night. So we'll find one big enough surface. Oh, there's a long one. Or it looks like there's a heliport on this one. Yes, I can come on this one. Tower. Die Hard. Let's slow down. Actually, no, it isn't helipad. It's a little building, but I still gotta land on it. Heading forward, I'm gonna hover. Once we're over, we can roll it down. Oh, no. Oh, stopped on the bottom layer. So we'll call that That's it. From Tokyo. Okay.